This is my review of Apple Fitness Plus. After using it for a month, I'm starting to see things that I like about the platform and things that I dislike about the platform. I'm going to share with you my thoughts on Apple Fitness Plus so you can know if it is right for you. Hello everybody, my name is Tyler Lloyd and this is my YouTube channel where I document my personal development journey and all that I learned along the way. If you're interested in personal development, consider hitting subscribe down below. And if you came here for learning more about Apple Fitness Plus, give a thumbs up to this video because that is what I'm going to be talking about. I have a new Apple Watch, an Apple Series 6 watch that I actually won playing trivia. So I did not buy this watch. I won it, which is great. With winning this watch, I also got Apple Fitness Plus free for 3 months. So I didn't pay anything for this watch. I don't have any affiliate links down below. Well, I do, but not with regards to this watch and Apple Fitness Plus. So this is my unbiased opinion of what I think about the platform and some thoughts so you can maybe make a better informed decision if you are interested in trying it out. Starting off, what is Apple Fitness Plus? It is Apple's new on-demand streaming fitness service that is integrated into the Apple Watch. You have to have an Apple Watch to be able to use Apple Fitness Plus, which I found a little bit annoying, and I'll talk about that later in the video, but it's all built around the Apple Watch and the health metrics that come along with an Apple Watch. The heart rate monitor, the activity rings, and all of that. So as you're working out, you can see it on the screen and you're getting feedback to see how you rank amongst other people. Rather engaging, and it was a lot of fun to use it over the past month. As far as the app goes, it's an Apple product. It works well, it's designed well, but not only do you need the Apple Watch, you're going to have to be in the whole Apple ecosystem. I'm assuming if you have an Apple Watch, you also have an iPhone, but no problems with the app. Once you start using the app, you're going to be suggested classes, which is nice. It starts learning your preferences, and overall, no qualms with the fitness app. Now, as far as the types of workouts, there's a relatively wide range. You have your HITT workouts, or your high intensity interval training, yoga, core, strength, treadmill, cycling, rowing, dance, and what they call a mindful cool down, essentially a stretching routine that you would do at the end of a workout. And then in the past week, they have introduced a new program within Apple Fitness Plus, which is their walking. They have these podcasts almost like where they have famous people talking to you as they're going on a walk themselves, telling stories from their life. And so far I've seen a lot of musicians on there, so they incorporate their music as well. I listened to the one from Dolly Parton and it was an absolute joy. And for that, it's also nice that you don't need your phone. You can do it just with your watch. So you can connect a pair of Bluetooth headphones to the watch, leave your phone at home, and go on a nice walk and listen to stories from interesting people. There are some classes that you don't require any special equipment really other than maybe a yoga mat. For doing the HITT training, for yoga, for dance, you really don't need anything. And then there's some classes where you start needing a little bit more equipment, with definitely the strength training, doing some of the weights that they have in there. If you want yoga blocks or bands, you'll need that. And then there are a host of classes where you're going to need more extensive equipment. For the cycling classes, you're going to need an indoor trainer bike, especially for treadmill. You got to have a treadmill, and then the rowing machine. So if you don't have access to those machines, either you have them at your home or in a gym, you're not going to really be able to do those exercises. And I definitely saw that the platform was fun and engaging, especially with the burn bar. So the burn bar shows how you're ranking amongst other people who have done the same course. So it really pushes you to want to do a little bit better, to raise your heart rate and move to the front of the pack. And then the trainers also are great for encouraging you. I haven't done a ton of in-person studio classes like this, I was always a little bit hesitant. I gravitate more towards, lifting heavy weights on my own, or maybe with a friend spotting me. But I really enjoyed the kind of group setting feel of these classes. Made me feel like I was connecting to the other people in the room with the trainer. But as I already said, these classes are on demand. They are not live, and there isn't a leaderboard like you might see with something like Peloton. So you're not going to see how you rank, in a big long list of people, especially during a specific workout, but you will see your relative ranking. So you're not going to see, your name as number, 75 out of everybody who did the class. You're just going to get a relative score. But I still enjoyed that and pushing myself to try to be towards the front of the pack. There's definitely ones that I like more than others. Bakari in the cycling workouts is probably one of my favorites, and just his style of teaching, his positivity and messages that he goes along with his training. But also you have other trainers in the room, which is also nice. So the main trainer who is leading the class kind of interacts with those other trainers, talks to them, has back and forth banter, which makes it feel a little bit better. I've done some classes where you're streaming them and you see, just the one person in the room alone. And it definitely feels a little bit different, like you're just, watching someone on a screen. By having those other people in the room that they're interacting with definitely gives it a very different feel, which is enjoyable and elevates the experience. For me, when I work out, music is a big part of keeping me energized and motivated. And because the Apple Fitness platform is integrated with Apple Music, they have rights to essentially any song you can think of, so they don't run into any restrictions. So they have curated playlists that go along with all of these workouts, and if you really like the playlist, you can actually sort of download it if you are also an Apple Music subscriber. And now the price. As I said, I got 3 months free because I had a new Apple Watch, which I also got for free by winning a trivia contest, along with the help of my wife and her knowledge of Christmas song trivia. But if you were to pay for Apple Fitness, it would be $19.99 a month or $79.99 for the year. But you can get a month free to try it out if you're interested, if you already have that Apple Watch. Now, if you don't have an Apple Watch, you're going to have to buy an Apple Watch. And right now, you get 3 months free when you buy an Apple Watch. The cheapest Apple Watch that is currently being sold is the Apple Series 3, which is $199, $200 US. And just looking at the other comparable devices out there with Fitbit and Garmin and what the Apple Watch offers, it is a comparable price point. And then if you kind of factor in that you're getting 3 months free of this fitness platform, it definitely makes it a pretty good deal, and something that I think I would be interested in if I didn't already have one and really liked those group style cardio classes. Then you can go up from there if you want to get one of the nicer watches, the Apple SE or the Series 6. But that's not it. I feel like I'm sounding like an infomercial now. But if you want to make the most out of those classes with the equipment, you're going to need that equipment. Maybe you already have a membership to a gym where you can hop on a bike with your iPad or your iPhone, or I live in an apartment building that has a gym right there, or maybe you even own a bike. But if you want to do one of those cycling workouts, you're going to need a bicycle. I did some researching online and I found this bike from a company called Sunny Health that runs $600 and has a nice place where you could put an iPad. So that's something that you might be interested in if you wanted to do those cycling courses. So now you've got $600, you've got a $200 watch if you wanted to go the cheapest route, and then you're paying about $80 a year for this. That might start seeming like a lot of money, but then if you compare it to Peloton, I think it's a bit of a steal, because the Peloton bike, just the bike alone, is about $1,900, and then doing the streaming service for their classes is another $39 a month. So it is definitely cheaper than Peloton. Now, I haven't done Peloton, so I can't tell you how they compare, but just looking at the price difference, I personally would start gravitating more towards something like Apple Fitness Plus. Now, device availability. This was a big pain point for me. I already had an iPhone, which was great because I don't know if I could have been able to use the watch without an iPhone. But I don't have an iPad and I don't have an Apple TV, which are the other two Apple products that allow you to watch the Apple Fitness classes. I do have a MacBook, but you can't watch Apple Fitness Plus on a MacBook or an iMac or any of the other Mac products, which is horribly annoying. So when I would go to the gym, it was fine to get on the bike and watch on the tiny screen. But when I'm in my apartment and doing a HIIT workout or a yoga workout, I hated not being able to put it on my television. I thought that I would be able to just stream it to Chromecast, but no go. So you really have to have an Apple TV to be able to watch it on a larger screen. Will I stick with it long term? As I already said, I gravitate more towards weightlifting, swinging around a kettlebell, than doing more cardio classes. But I've really been enjoying the cycling classes, so I could see myself adding those in along with the weightlifting. And I'm presently trying to develop a yoga practice, and because Apple Fitness Plus has yoga on their platform, I might consider keeping it if I'm really enjoying those yoga classes. But I definitely wouldn't have tried it out if I hadn't won an Apple Watch for free and had this free service. But it was a good opportunity for me to try something out. So if you found value in this, be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you feel you learned a little bit more about Apple Fitness Plus. I would love to know if you have any additional questions about the platform. Let me know in a comment below and I will do my best to answer them. But thank you very much for watching. My name is Tyler Lloyd and this is my YouTube channel where I share my personal development journey and all that I learned along the way. See you guys later.